Rebecca, you're the first transgender woman in Ireland, and your journey, in fact, started back in Germany, in Berlin.
Yeah, my final bit of a journey when I discovered that I could be me. But a bit like Philippa, I was probably about 3 when I felt I was in a wrong body, because I was a middle child and I was in Granner, County Longford, you know what I mean? So, but then as years go on, you kind of think, well, I can't be that. But then I was a teenager in the 70s. So I think it was kind of like for anyone transgender or non-binary at the time was a great place kind of to hide, because everybody looked the same, everybody dressed the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then of course, as a hair and makeup artist and being in the fashion industry, you know, I did try either, so I just didn't fit. And it was when I was in Berlin in a late night drinking bar, and I met these 2 girls, and I told them they should be models. And they said, no, trans. And then they told me, then the penny dropped for me.
You went for surgery in 1987. In fact, you were told you couldn't have it.
Yes. Because back then, if anybody remembers, it was the time that Rock Hudson, Freddie Mercury, and our own Vincent Hanley actually here, that passed away from AIDS. So I got an AIDS test, and I thought, I'm going to be fine. Because they said it was compulsory for somebody having surgery to have an AIDS test. Now, I'm sure it was only for the LGBT people. I couldn't imagine all my other friends in Chelsea being asked to do that at the time. But I thought it'd be okay because I grew up in Ranelagh. That doesn't happen to people like us. And then I was told I had it, and I'd under 2 years to live.
Bring it forward, Philippa, to 2026. Where are we now in terms of transgender healthcare in particular?
Yeah, healthcare is an absolute disaster, Derek. It's gatekeeping by the National Gender Service. And the trans people of today, I mean, we got the Gender Recognition Act 11 years ago, and everything was rosy, everything looked brilliant. There was still minor issues, but today, with the rise of the far right and the negativity towards trans people, Derek, all we want is to be ourselves. We want to live our lives normally. We want to live our lives happily and without fear. And I know you're going to be talking to Mammies for Trans Rights later on, and that is the thing. The young kids of today are fearful, and it's really important that we are there to support them.
I mean, you're telling me earlier on, 18 years for a first appointment.
Yes.
Which is shocking, really, in this day and age.
I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And we should be number one. Our neighbours on the apartment beside us here are from Iceland. Iceland is number one. That's where we should be, number one.